On today's episode of WatchJRGo, we try to put this in that. What is going on, guys? I am WatchJRGo, and today I'm here with Josh, and this is where we left this thing last night, basically. The wiring harness is mostly on, mostly all connected. Quite a few things that get connected to the car itself instead of the engine. All these ground wires hook up to the car, evap pump. It just kind of goes on and on with all the stuff that we need to put onto the car. So what we're going to do now is put the exhaust on and kind of mock it all up so we have an idea of where all the wire routing is. Because we got to mount a few things, like that's got to get mounted and just little clips here and there that need put on. To do that, we're going to open up a $1,000 exhaust manifold. Just one of them. So I have never seen in this box, but I'm kind of excited to see in this box. See what a nice shiny cat and manifold looks like. All right, here you go. Whoa. All right, this looks like we're dealing with spaceship parts. It's so nice. It's all stainless. Wow. Here, hold this. It's so heavy. You'd think it would be lighter, but it's like crazy heavy.
It's pretty dense.
It's hardly a one-hand lift. Look down inside there, we can see a catalyst that still exists, unlike the old one, so that is awesome. This is the trash one that just sits here and pukes oil. Even to this day, like almost a year after coming off, it's still leaking oil out. You can see it's starting to come out of the O2 sensor holes there. We think we have everything nailed down in its final location, so it is time to take off this last piece of important tape right here. Man, those things are stuck. This is incredible tape. Had to rip. Ooh.
Grip it and rip it.
Pretty exhaust ports. Stash this over here. And are you opening up the, here you go. Want some toys?
Bow outs.
Nice catch.
See, man, that was like $400 you threw at me.
I think those were only like 100 for the exhaust gaskets. I think that side goes out.
I was just making jokes. I think they're the same.
I think you're right. But they can only go one direction.
Yeah, they're not front to back. So there's a left and a right.
Yeah, the screw holes go up, and that answers all of our questions, doesn't it? Yeah, tricky.
And then a tab sticks out the front of the engine, because it can't stick out the back, obviously.
Yep, that's it. We are ready for some of those brass nuts. That funky monkey. Driver rear O2 sensor. So put the twist on these. Nailed it. The exact number of turns to make it fall back on. Okay, we gotta make sure we tighten all these. About five turns.
You'll know if you
We'll learn real quick. This is my O2 sensor wrench. There are many like it. This one's mine.
Is there a torque spec for these exhaust bolts?
Oh, there it is. Let me look at the document. All right, the exhaust is on. Next up, we're gonna put on the CV shields because that holds the rear exhaust hangers on, well, or the CV shields are hung on those, and put the O2s on the passenger side. That's probably it. That's probably actually it. I just came back from O'Reilly's where we picked up the belt. It's on, tensioned. We can get that out of there. I think we're good. We just moved a ton of stuff around. The snake truck and the Saab. Josh is out going for a loop in the Saab because it's an enjoyable car and I hadn't started it in a little while. So I think we're ready to move this engine now. We've got everything cleared out. This is obviously more car parts. They can move whenever we want, and hopefully we can slide that engine in now. So get rid of this and let's get busy.
Oh, he's flying. The boost boy.
Well, it is now completely hanging. We drained all the shipping oil out of it because it comes with a couple quarts in there, maybe 3 quarts or something like that. So that's drained down now, which will give us kind of an accurate oil fill when it's time. And we've got our transmission support. This is a little easier. Hopefully it works better than last time. And we have the engine supported better than last time. So our goal is that this is just better in every way. We hope it's better in every way. And I think everything's bolted together. I think all the wires are where they need to go. We gotta be close.
You know everything's done. Say with confidence.
Okay.
You know it's good to go.
We knocked it out.
And we're definitely gonna put it in.
And it's gonna start right up.
Yep.
She's moving.
All right, time to get rid of the camera. You ready? I'm pushing. Okay. 2.
It's silly.
Yeah, that caster needs a big spin, huh? Can you go all the way around? Watch it break. That suck.
Yeah.
Would suck. Transmission level? Oh. I can't really transmission level.
Oh yeah.
Okay. It needs to give it like 1 kick, maybe? Perfect. I think you nailed it. Uh-oh.
Now the casters are turned. So you wanted me to push. Go ahead.
Pause. Back. Okay. That's a little better. A little better. Go. Yep, go ahead. Just a little bit. Stop.
Could use a slight kick to the passenger side.
We sure could, but I think I can shift for a second.
There we go, there we go.
Okay, pause. Pause. Good. Careful. You're all the way to the front. Probably now. Let me go over there. Pause. Look at that. Like an hour and a half later of fighting hoses and fighting hoses and fighting hoses. It's mostly in and most of the coolant lines are on. So there's plenty more to do here. But it might be getting close here. Looks good with that new exhaust. Josh set up all the shifting cables already, and some of these things can start moving into their homes, like oil return goes down here. We can put that up top, put this down here, drops in like right there. Next up, a whole lot more plumbing to get this thing to run. But massive progress. The engine is in the hole, and now it's getting close to starting. Josh wants to try gated shifting, but he's like 4 foot in there trying to get in this thing. Yep, seems like it's running right. Or is it not? Did it bind?
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't think there's anything in your way. The adjustment must be wrong on one of these, just a little bit. Oh, I see what's wrong. The clip is off one cable. Let's see.
Neutral.
That's neutral?
Yep.
It looks like we're close to where that clip goes in. The clip's in, try again. Hopefully it runs better.
Well, that's nice.
Runs like butter?
Yep.
Nice. The clicky boy. Yep, that seems right. When you're driving it, I thought it was gonna be the worst transmission of my life when I got it and I sat in here and shifted it. Once you take it out on the road, it's perfection. I love this transmission. I'd probably buy it with a dual clutch, but I do love this transmission.
Now you just have to teach me to drive stick.
Oh, I gotta teach you how to drive stick?
Yep.
I think you just do what you're doing right there a lot and just move it around, it'll work.
Just make more engine noises?
Yeah, vroom vroom. All right, that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We made a lot of progress. Also, we kind of just kept making progress while we were off camera there. You can see the wiring harness is back into the interior. I gotta put that boot in. That'll seal that back up. I can mount the ECU. We started really kind of putting things back where they belong. So that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to head on over to shop.watchjrgo.com where you can get cool shirts like this. And please like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, and I will talk to you next time. You can see we hooked up the power steering high pressure line. Most of the hoses, most of the coolant lines up under the front that you can't see are hooked back up. Oil sump lines are sitting where they need to be. Turbo sump back where it needs to be. We gotta figure out how to get that in there. I think I might have to take that cover back off. It's fighting me. But we are making good progress. What do you think about all these buttons?
They all seem to work.
They do all work, I'll give it that.
They all click.
They all click.